Dude, doesn't that rip?
You're an idiot.
No, you're an idiot.
Welcome back, theys and thems. We are excited to have you guys here on the pod. It's me, your boy, Alex Dragovich, with my not-so-esteemed co-host, Geoffrey Asmus.
Wow.
Got James Webb on the mic.
That's the first time you've acknowledged the non-binary population of America. That was huge. This is a big moment of growth for Alex. He admits.
Hey, man, it's it's February. It's the month, you know.
It's non-binary month.
Right? Isn't that it?
Yeah, it's non-binary history month. Yes.
Yeah, man. So we just gotta, give credit where credit's due.
We just celebrate David Bowie all month. That's all we do. Just listen to Bowie, the they, them king or queen.
Yeah, how long has he been non-binary for?
You know he's dead, right?
Oh, shit.
And
I know.
Incredible opening.
I know Bowie's dead. I know.
Well, the way you phrase the question, usually when you use a present tense,
how long was he?
Well, he wasn't technically they them, but he was known as the king of androgyny. That was like
really?
He was known. He had a very androgynous image.
He was putting glitter on his face when it was a risk.
Yeah, he was putting glitter on his face when you got called some bad words that I'm sure Alex would be comfortable saying, but I'm not.
Yeah, I'd want the backstory.
You thought David Bowie was alive.
No, I didn't. No,
Come on.
No, I swear.
When did he die?
In 2017.
Okay, that's probably pretty close. Okay,
right.
You were in the ballpark.
James, when did
Plus or minus 1 year, I bet.
Yeah,
that's
James,
right.
when did he die?
My guess is 2018, but which one was it, James?
It is 2016.
And we were both wrong.
Close,
you hate to see it.
But I was closer.
You were closer. I hate to hear that.
Yeah.
Well, Alex,
We're
how
back.
are you doing?
I'm good, man. It was a good weekend. I saw you yesterday. Super Bowl party.
We went to the same Super Bowl party. Drag King and Osmus Nation.
You really won't call me queen.
No. Women don't deserve that.
They're women.
Women don't deserve to be grouped in the same lump as you.
They're not that mad at it.
Women don't like it.
Okay.
Not a single woman supports Drag Queen Nation.
We did go to the same party.
Same party, lot of fighting. Our fans were fighting for us, but we managed to calm down and have a good civil time.
We did. Our buddy Daryl Schmitz, friend of the pod. Very funny comment.
Drago brought his new squeeze to the party.
Squeeze.
They call her the Squeeze.
That's what he said. Hey, I heard you're the Squeeze.
Yeah, I'm not going to say her name, but I'm calling her Squeeze on the podcast.
All right, we'll call her Squeeze.
Squeeze, pretty. You know what, Drago? I have to issue an apology. She is not an illiterate tramp like many of the other women you've cavorted with through the years. I think if you put a chapter book in front of her, she wouldn't just look at the pictures.
Is this like a BC AD thing, or do you think maybe I'm now moving into like starting to date intellectuals?
You might. I don't know. Intellectuals compared to the troglodytes you've been with before. But no, yeah, she seems smart and funny. She's laughing at a lot of my riffs, so. Clearly someone with taste.
Every time I bring a girl around Jeff, he amps the riff per minute goes up in a way that is childish.
I have an incredible adolescent urge to make women laugh. It's not good. It's
New
very
women,
immature.
especially
Women I haven't met, I have to make them laugh.
Every girl I bring around, he has to see them go hee hee hee.
And I was pretty on yesterday. Had some good riffs. We could do a few of them for you right now, but it would just be lost in the sauce.
It would be lost in the sauce. Jeff was on it yesterday.
I didn't get too drunk. I was in the pocket. It was good.
Yeah.
Almost won $125, but unfortunately the Bengals were scammed by the federal government.
Yeah.
It was a fucking setup. It was a setup. Everyone knows it.
Yeah, the people wanted Los Angeles to win.
It was a middle America versus the snobby liberal elite, and the liberal elite won again, unfortunately.
Yeah, they were
Hollywood won again.
The home team.
Home team, too. Boring. Yawn. L.A. Who cares?
Yeah.
Don't care. hope they never win again.
Super Bowl parties, everyone you should get Monday after the Super Bowl should be a day off.
Truly, I can't believe it's Valentine's Day today, and I have to be romantic.
Oh yeah, what are you doing?
I have no idea, and it's 5 p.m.
What?
No, I think I've thought of a meal to make her. I'm gonna make her a meal.
Jeff,
I'm
you
making
live
her-
together.
Making a meal is good. That's better than a restaurant, in my opinion.
Well, yeah,
Putting
but-
more work
yeah, but
involved.
what the fuck are
I
you
know what
gonna
I'm
make?
making. I'm making a scallop po' boy.
Oh.
That's a good meal. Po' boys are incredible.
Yeah, but I feel like that seems kind of tough. to me.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
can't climb the mountain unless you jump high. I just like
No,
making
that
up
is not the
phrases.
saying.
That is not. It is a saying I just made up. So
You got to get to base camp before you climb the mountain. Maybe that's something
Oh,
like
cool.
right?
True.
And
yeah.
I don't think you even know how to grill a fish, man.
Well, scallops aren't fish, so it doesn't matter. What do you think a scallop is? Oh no! So early. You have no. You don't.
What's like a shellfish? A shellfish?
It's
Is
like
that
those
a-
little circles. They're
No,
like
no, I
kinda
know. I've
thick
had a scallop. Yeah, I've had a scallop.
circle?
Like what
Yeah.
it's called?
Oh,
Yeah, I've had a scallop before.
Oh, but you thought it was a fish.
Yeah, I just lumped it in with seafood.
Yeah, it's different though. It's different.
You gotta steam them, right?
I have no idea. I haven't looked at the recipe. I have to go to the grocery
You really
store.
don't give a fuck about this girl.
I
who
do.
is
We were
such
out
a
till
sweetheart to you.
2:30 in the morning, and we were drunk, and then I had to go get her car from downtown
That was
because
a
she
good
left
move.
it there. That was kind of me.
Yeah.
Aaron, I hope you remember that. I hope you remember that.
When he
honey.
gives you food poisoning later tonight.
Yeah, I hope you got some antibacterial pills.
Yeah. I
What
made
are you
I made
doing
I made
for
a
your squeeze?
I made a last minute call. I sent Squeeze some flowers.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy some flowers too. I actually have some on reserve already that I'm gonna get.
I sent them. It's a weird stage. I don't really know if like it's not like you don't know if it's like super serious or
You
whatever.
brought her to a Super Bowl party. That's big.
Yeah, introing a girl to you doesn't mean it's serious.
I mean, if I give her the great okay, you're good to go. In America,
Yeah.
I give Alex the permission to pork. I'll give you permission to pork again.
Yeah,
It's not a sin in the eyes of the Lord anymore because I've gazed upon it and approved.
I've brought some pretty damn good-looking women in front of Jeff, and he just goes, "Yeah, she'll do. She'll do."
And if you wanted to guess America, what would you say the defining physical characteristics of this woman are? White, you betcha. Blonde, absolutely. Works in some amorphous job that no one really understands, but yet gets highly compensated for. There we go. The holy trinity of Alex Dragovich women.
And likes
but she
the
seems
act.
cool. Squeeze
Yeah,
seems cool.
Squeeze is cool.
We like Squeeze.
Squeeze.
Squeeze. We call her Squeeze.
But yeah, I didn't. But I just did the flowers. I don't think I'm doing like a dinner or anything tonight.
No,
Yeah.
really?
Mhm.
Guess you don't care.
Oh.
If you don't make her dinner, someone else will. I'll tell you that much.
Okay.
Someone's probably making her dinner right now because you didn't.
Possibly.
No, I think that it seemed like they were in love. It was pretty cute to see Alex showing a little human affection. For
Oh,
once.
did I have a little? Was
He
I
had
in the pocket
a
a
slight
little?
glint of life in his eyes, something you don't see very often unless the Bulls are up 20. So it was good to see Alex alive for once.
Yeah, it was. It was a good Super Bowl party.
Good Super Bowl, good halftime show, in my opinion, one of the best.
It was fun to see you and Aaron bicker a little bit about who was more drunk about the car situation.
Oh yeah,
that was a classic couples fight.
and I was right as always.
Wow, you hear that, Osmond Nation? Not so feminist after all, is he?
It actually is feminist
Not so
to admit
feminist
that
after all.
women are human and fail just like men do.
But
Women-
when you say "as always,"
as all well,
it has a different connotation.
Okay, well, I'm one of the better men, so I'm often right. I'm one of the tops of our species.
Can't climb the mountain if you don't jump first.
That's true. He butchered it, but
That's what you said.
yeah, I might have said that. Whatever. Here's the thing.
You're
Actually,
like,
me and Aaron.
Aaron, you said you wouldn't get drunk. And
Well,
she was like,
that
"What?"
was the plan. She was supposed to drive home, and then she comes downstairs sloshed.
What was her
screaming.
defense? What was her defense?
She said, "I told someone to tell you not to get drunk, but
Whoa!
then it never got to me."
Told someone it. Wait, she wanted like
She
a
was told-
like a carrier pigeon. What
Yeah,
are you talking about?
basically. It was like, well, I didn't have my phone with me. I didn't look at my phone the whole time.
Did she
Well,
text you? Don't get drunk.
No, she didn't actually either. So she had no excuse. And we
Whoa.
will be fighting about this all week.
Wow.
No,
it's
I'm
going to
already-
come up on like Wednesday.
Oh, it'll come up, yeah. Maybe I'll overcook the po' boys a little bit. That's how I get
a little
back.
burnt, like you did me yesterday.
Yeah, you burn me, I burn you, baby.
Yeah.
That's how this works. No, I don't really care. I'm over it.
Are you guys both kind of conflict averse, or is it pretty?
No, we don't, I don't really care. We were both drunk. I could have not gotten drunk also, so
It's a
not
healthy-
really, not
yeah.
really her fault. We did have a funny fight the other day. We found a sock she found a sock in the couch, and it's not my sock, and she claims it's not her sock. So now she keeps saying, "Oh, you had a woman over, and this is your lover's sock."
Yeah.
Even though she's like, "I know every sock I own, but it's her sock."
Whoa.
She's like joking that I cheated on her, which I didn't. But she's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
this is Gabriella's sock, and then she's going through all the people who followed me on Instagram. It's like, "Are you fucking her? Are you fucking her?" And yeah, babe, I'm fucking all of them.
Yes.
All 8,600 followers. Once a day, I make
All
them come.
these girls want a repeat 30-second smush
They-
from Jeff.
Yep, every year I give them the old 1-2, and that's how many pumps. That's the amount of pumps.
Baby girl wants the Jeff combo. The Jeff, yeah.
Yeah, the old Jeff combo. Yeah.
Damn.
not
So
good.
so it's her sock, and you just have to tell her like, hey, no, that's yours.
She claims it's not, but then I had an incredible life bit where we were arguing on whose sock it was, and then I left, and I left to go somewhere, but then I quickly ran back a minute later and was like, "Oh, I got to give this sock to Gabriella." Ran out. Pretty good bit, America.
Pretty good bit.
Pretty good bit. Russia. I'm sure Russia's listening now.
Oh yeah, wait. What are our listeners at?
Yeah, well, let's check the nation.
While
tour list.
he pulls that up, I'll do a question. for you
Yeah,
real
we got a
quick.
question from the
Question for the
from
pod.
fans.
Worst location you ever performed at? This is from Kelly Cohen.
Kelly Cohen, name sounds familiar. But worst location I've ever performed. Oh, that's easy. Joker's Comedy Club in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's no longer exists. Rest in power. But
Yeah,
did you ever go
I
there?
played there too.
You
yeah.
did go there. Isn't it so bad?
It's horrible. It's right next to a strip
It
club.
was underneath Silk Exotic nightclub in the suburbs of Milwaukee.
A kicker when you're doing. I just did a guest spot there. When you're doing a guest spot, they won't pay for your drinks. They won't give you free drinks, but you can go into the strip club for free.
Oh, really? You
Yeah.
didn't even get a free drink?
That's what she said. She goes, "Hey, so you can't drink for free, but you can go into the strip club for free."
It's a bad strip club, too.
And I went in.
It's like one of those strip clubs where they're playing like Godsmack and Puddle of Mud.
Yeah.
And that's what these pregnant white women are dancing to.
Well, I also went to like an early show, so I was there for like the 7 o'clock.
Oh.
And so I was there at like 6:15 before the show, and no one was in the strip club, so I was just literally talking. So a stripper came up to me, was like, "Hey, do you want to lap dance?" I was like, "No, I'm just doing comedy next door," and she was like, "Oh, okay, that's cool." And then like we literally talked for like 15 or 20 minutes.
Oh my god.
And then like we kind of bonded because like I told her I wanted to move to like New York one day, and she's like, "I've always wanted to go to
Oh my
New York
God.
too." And I was like, "Oh, like where would you live?" And she's like, "Oh, I'd definitely be a Brooklyn girl." And I was like, "Fucking, I'm a Brooklyn girl, dude." And we just me and this stripper in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, literally we're just chatting about how we both had like dreams of being New York.
God, you're just chit-chatting
residents.
about the American dream.
Yeah,
together.
and yeah,
She's probably in Brooklyn right now. Thank God I talked to that middle act in
Right.
Wisconsin. Thank
Yeah.
God I talked to Alex Dragovich.
Yeah, it was Ali Wong actually, and now she's huge.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
That's one of those clubs where they had murals all over the walls of
Yeah.
comics that would never go there. Like
Oh,
Richard
yeah.
Pryor, George Carlin,
Yeah.
Sam Kinison, these guys who would rather put a gun in their mouth than walk in this basement.
They do that on that club in the South Side.
Riddles? I've never been there.
Riddles.
Oh, they do that too. I think
Yeah.
that's so funny.
It's insane.
They're like, Chris Rock. Chris Rock has never
Rock.
been within 50 miles of this
Yeah,
building.
dude.
What are you doing?
yeah, he would never go down to wherever. I don't even know what part of this
Alsip,
is.
Illinois, I
It's-
believe.
Is that? It's in Alsip?
Yeah, Riddles is. Yeah, I've never been there, but I've just seen the pictures of it.
Portugal.
Also, another thing about Jokers, what was I gonna say? Oh, they used to give you a free meal, and I ordered the $50 steak as my free meal, and then the next week they no longer let comics order the steak.
Really?
I ruined it. I ordered the steak every show. I'm getting the fucking steak if I'm
There
gonna
was-
work here.
When I was opening for Name Drop, this really big LA comic guy, Trevor Wallace, I was opening for him in Boston.
Okay, here we go.
Dude,
Yeah.
there was a 4-star, maybe 5-star restaurant next door to the club, and just for him, they had like the club. Sorry, they had that restaurant. They gave us that menu.
Oh,
So
just because he was there?
Just because he was there. So the restaurant next door is gonna be like the food for you
Wow.
guys. So order whatever you want off those menus, and we'll go grab it.
What'd you get?
I got duck every time.
You got duck?
Dude, duck.
Duck is good.
Holy shit.
Duck's the meat. Duck's
Duck-
the meat of the future.
Duck's the meat of the pod.
Duck's the official meat
Meat
of the
of the
You're an
You're an
Idiot
Idiot
pod.
podcast,
If
yeah.
you own a duck slaughterhouse or whatever they do to the ducks, we'd love a sample.
Absolutely.
A little duck jerky. I do like duck.
Sun Hua, the duck place and the Chinese place.
Oh
in,
yeah, me and Aaron went there. It was pretty good.
It's
Yeah,
really fucking
really
good,
good.
yeah.
Really oily, but I like that. Yeah,
Oh, like you're above. Like you've like your palates.
that's just what it is. I'm not saying it's bad or good. That's literally the description of duck meat. Is that
It
it's
is good.
oily?
It's very good.
Oh my god.
All right, next
A
question.
critic. What was your least favorite place you ever performed at?
Shit.
I have another good Jokers related anecdote.
Yeah.
This is the crazy. I used to work that club all the time because it was clearly a drug front that didn't care about how the comedy went.
Yeah.
It was a money laundering front, 100%. And they let me host like every other weekend, and I never got a single laugh. But
Really, you host it all the
I
time?
bombed every single time because they all just go there so they can go to the strip club afterwards. They're just like.
Yeah.
They just happened to stumble into a comedy show.
Right.
But I went on stage. I hosted, got no laughs for 15 minutes. Everyone hated me. And then I come up to bring up the headliner, whose name was Carl Strong. He said to bring him up as the 8-time cruise ship comedian of the year. And he's like, you got to say that. You
Oh,
had to say that.
no.
And I go, keep it going for Carl Strong, the 8-time cruise ship comedian of the year. And Carl Strong is nowhere to be found. No one knows where he is, so I have to keep vamping for 15 minutes after I already used all my jokes
Oh my
to zero
God.
laughter, and I'm just something like, so is anyone drinking? And I wish there was a video because it had to be one of the worst performances of all time.
Yeah.
And they eventually found him getting his dick sucked in a private room.
Was
or-
he really?
He was with a stripper in a private room. The dick suck is just my embellishment, but
Wow.
he was covered in sweat when he came down. I'll say that.
That's a dark glimpse into the dream that we have.
That's our future in
to
20
be
years.
to be late to your headlining spot.
Yeah, getting a 15-year-old hand job.
Yeah. Brutal.
That's the dream. That's all we all aspire to.
Yeah, and then the club's like, well, he's just that funny. He can do it.
And he murders. He murders with card tricks. I don't remember what he does.
Yeah.
He's probably still alive and touring, so we shouldn't badmouth him too.
Probably makes a good living on
He
those
makes a
cruise
lot of
ships.
those cruise ships. You make a lot of money.
Pay insanely.
I want to do a cruise one day. I want to ruin a fucking.
You don't have a
family's
clean act. You
vacation.
don't have a clean act.
I'll put together a clean act just to get in the door. Then the second I get on the cruise ship, it's come.
You have to have one clean hour and then a different clean 30 minutes. That's what Frank Townsend told me.
You need to have 90 minutes clean.
Yeah, because you do like 1 hour of like they have like a late night slot where it's like 2 comics, I think. Or something. So you have to have
Oh.
1 hour clean and then 1
And
hour.
it's for the same audiences a lot too. People like go to the
Yeah.
show every day. Man, going on a cruise is one of the most pathetic things. I find it to be truly sad.
Without meeting you, I could see you kind of wandering onto a cruise. And,
What? It's like a floating mall. The only reason I'd go on there is to shoot it up.
Oh yeah.
There's never any cruise ship shooting.
There's a lot of places that you fit in the description of shooter of this area.
What do you
Yeah.
think? What establishment am I most likely to shoot up? Probably a Carrabba's.
No.
I just love that word, Carrabba's.
It's a good word.
So funny.
Yeah, you're just like shooting up like the local mall just due to lack of culture.
Yeah, I'm going after the owners, not the customers. I'm fine. Who owns this Skechers store? Who owns this Lids?
You shoot up an outlet mall.
Yeah, exactly. A Hollister. They need to go.
Did you wear Hollister Abercrombie like in middle school?
No, absolutely not.
No.
No, I didn't. We had uniforms.
Oh, you went to a private school?
Yeah, we had uniforms. Yeah.
Thank
God, or I would have gotten my ass kicked for what I wore to school.
Yeah, who knows?
I would have been
in high school
wearing-
too.
Yep, uniforms all. We had like 5 non-uniform days all year.
Jesus.
That's when everyone went real wild.
And then those days too, when you're like in the summer, it was the pants.
Yeah, it was long pants. You could wear shorts, but they looked ridiculous.
So what about when it was like 80 degrees out?
You had to wear these long gray pants, and you had to wear dress shoes. You
And-
couldn't wear sneakers.
And
You
you're
had
just
to wear.
and you're sweating the whole time.
Oh yeah, everyone's sweat. You had to shave if you had any facial hair. I was notorious for being sent to the office to shave.
Yeah, you
And they'd give you they'd give you the cheapest razor, like just one blade, and then I'd just be bleeding in Spanish class.
Oh my god.
I was notorious. It was I thought it was funny, but in reality, everyone was laughing at me.
Once again.
Once again on social cues.
Okay, I did this. I did like this one nighter in. I forget where in Wisconsin, where it's just one of those bars you walk in, it's like fully carpeted and it's like wooden paneling and it's like, and the people in this bar were like, they just had, it's just like super fat.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Right, which is not
Interesting that he uses that as the first negative descriptor.
these
of the
people are all like
crowd.
old and just
Old ableist.
right, and they just were, and there's probably like 12 of them. But the worst part about it is when you go up, it was a light room in this really shitty bar, and it wasn't like seating. Like you're just people were just sitting at bars.
Oh, did they know a show is happening?
Yes.
Okay,
I
well, that's
think.
good, at
Yeah,
least.
yeah. I mean, yeah, for what it was worth. And then, so then I get up and the guy's like, "So we don't have a microphone,
Oh God!
but we have this like a PA system. So like you know how
Well, you're talking through a PA system the whole time.
like yeah, you know like in a movies like at your high school they'll like press a button.
Yeah, you can talk.
And you can
when
talk
have the
into
button
it.
Pressed.
Yeah, this thing was like a handheld. That was so they had like speakers going throughout the bar.
But you had to hold the button down?
Yeah, so I had to like hold this button
No.
down
Oh my
and
God.
talk into this thing.
And then if
And
you let
sometimes
go,
it would slip off,
and
and
then
I
you
would
did.
be,
They
yeah.
couldn't hear the words.
Yeah.
Oh my
And so
God.
these 12 like Wisconsin just
I mean, that's as far as
parasite.
they'd reached technology-wise in that town. They didn't
Dude,
have regular
It was just the
microphones.
saddest group.
Oh yeah, those old small town people can be real sad.
I
Those
also-
Vietnam
yeah.
vets, they're not good.
I played a Polish sauce. I played like a sausage restaurant in Indiana where I opened.
Alex, the king of the sausage circuit.
Dude, I opened for this guy. This dude, his name was like the man the man of 99 voices. That's what it was.
He couldn't get to 100.
He was
couldn't do
he was an
triple dip.
impressionist.
Like famous people.
No. So his opening bit was because it was like February. This is probably 4 years ago, and like literally just around like right around this time. And I opened for this guy. I fucking eat my dick for a half hour. He comes
Things
up.
haven't changed.
He goes up and he just goes, "Man, it's cold out there," and he's like, do you guys have any trouble like getting out of your cars? And no, we don't have any trouble getting out of our cars anymore. He goes, and he would go like back in '85, like you just getting out of your car in the cold. It was like,
Oh, no.
like he's like opening your car door in the '80s or starting your car in the '80s was like, and he's like, how about the windshield? He does like voices.
So he's not doing like an impression of Sylvester Stallone. He's a man who does an impression of a creaky
of like a creaky
wheel.
like 85 like car model. I was like, this guy and first off, crushing.
Oh,
Crushing.
They're losing their mind. That is what cars sounded like.
Yeah, like there was too much snow in the fucking and he was killing. I immediately just turned to the guy who booked me. The guy's 2 minutes in. I was like, hey man, thanks. I'm gonna get out of here. He didn't say anything to me. I just walked out. You know that where it's that bad.
Yeah, you don't even want to see where it goes.
You just go, hey.
Yeah.
You don't even want to know if they'll ask you, if they'll be like, hey, yeah, come back and.
Yeah, I'm opening for the man of 99 voices in Freeport, Illinois tonight. We're going on tour.
It's
You don't
just
want
like,
that.
Yeah, you don't want to. It's just like it was just so demoralizing. That was a horrible gig, man.
I actually like watching those bad sets, but I get what you're saying. I love watching
When a guy-
road
a hack-
hacks are incredible.
Yeah.
You know they're gonna die soon, so I always steal a few jokes from them.
I opened for a guy in Nebraska, in Lincoln, Nebraska. This dude, at the end of his set, he was doing props like you used to do because you're a hack.
Nothing
and
wrong
his-
with prop humor, proper humor, in my opinion.
And he would, at the end of his set, part of his closer, while he was closing, he brings a bucket with him on stage.
Yeah.
And then as he's doing his bit, he just gives someone a bucket. And it says like tips on it, and these people just pass around the fucking tip bucket.
No.
Yeah, dude. Like he's a fucking.
like it's church.
Yeah, like it's church, dude.
Oh my god. Do
He-
people put money in it?
Every time, every show.
They made $100 a show, I bet.
For
Easy,
sure.
even more.
For sure.
That's the thing. You make fun of these people, but he's eating shrimp scampi every night from the tip bucket.
He's eating well.
He's got an '87 Cadillac. He's good.
It was crazy to see, but he killed.
Oh,
He killed.
We're gonna become a hack one day. That's the thing that sucks.
Mm.
Everyone becomes a hack. Even Dave Chappelle becomes a hack one day.
Wow, are you willing to say that
I'm
live?
willing to say it one day. I mean, some would say it's already happened, but I'm not going to say
Whoa.
that publicly. But everyone becomes a hack eventually.
Okay.
No, everyone. Name one comic who is fresh till their dying breath.
I don't
That
know.
didn't die young. Yeah, but I mean, Cosby actually is still reinventing the game.
I heard
but
Cosby's a fucking killer. Still.
I heard he did sets in the jail.
No, did he really?
That's what people say, that he did sets in the jail and just murdered. But he actually did like dirty comedy,
What?
but didn't do like his old.
Dude, yeah, James,
clean
pull
stuff.
this
Look
up.
this up.
Prison?
I don't think there's videos of it, but look up if he did comedy while in prison.
Releases prison.
You'd have to did he do Bill
Laugh.
Cosby makes fellow prisoners laugh behind bars.
Oh my
Bill
god.
Cosby is now inmate number NN7867. And
Is
for the
he
first time, we're finding out what his life
doing
behind bars
spots?
is really like. We spoke exclusively with
This
two
is
men
crazy.
recently released
I
from
love
the
it.
same prison.
James,
where
can these people
Cosby's
hear
doing
it?
time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bill Cosby spends his days behind bars
This is
making
fucking
the other
crazy.
prisoners laugh. Here's Les Trent.
When Cosby was led away in cuffs to begin his 3 to 10 year prison sentence here, we all wondered what would become of the man once known as America's dad. Now, for the first time, we're getting a glimpse of what life is like
No
behind
way.
bars from former inmates who served time with him. Does he crack jokes?
all day long.
Oh my god.
Really?
Oh, as soon as he comes out, as soon as he exits the cell, he's or off the unit.
He's
Just
This
Bill
guy
Cosby.
looks like he's been
There's nothing
traumatized by the
Cosby
joke, so
was
he's like,
convicted
he
of
won't
indecent
stop
assault last
joking.
year.
He's just the funniest
He's
dude.
inmate number NN7687.
Man.
These former inmates insist
Oh,
Cosby gets
God.
no special treatment at the Phoenix State Prison in Pennsylvania.
He's just a person convicted, and he's serving his time.
Wow.
Nobody bothers him.
I think we got
Nobody-
it, but
nobody-
that is
Yeah,
that
that's
is
great.
Wild. That's insane. I love it. You can't stop the hustle. Even behind a Pennsylvania penitentiary,
Man,
he's doing time
dude,
still.
if he was just doing what if he was just like doing little like he just have people crowd around him and he just does sets?
He absolutely was. The judge is like, you are sentenced to 45 minutes. You gotta do a hot 45 in the cell.
Yeah, I heard towards before until he got caught, he was doing like hour-long sets.
Oh yeah,
still.
and people still go.
Yeah,
Of course. I've never actually really listened to his comedy, but I'm sure he was amazing.
yeah, me neither.
I'm sure there's a few people that didn't like him.
James, he's good.
I mean, he's the legend. He's like known as the best comedian of all time until the liberal media took him down.
Who's your top 4 all time? Your top 3 all time?
Top 3. Dave Attell's the best comedian of all time.
Yeah.
Rodney Dangerfield and probably Richard Pryor. Those
Wow.
are the 3.
Yeah.
Dave Attell, there's no one even close to him now. No one. He makes Dave Chappelle look like a open micer.
Whoa.
I'll say it. And their names rhyme too. Isn't that weird? He's so funny.
Yeah.
What about you?
I can't get away from how much Chris Rock used to make me
Chris
laugh.
Rock is very funny. Yeah.
Chris Rock. Hate to say it. Sorry, Louis.
Oh, interesting. Oh, isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
Squeeze won't like that. Squeeze is not going to like to hear that.
Don't listen to this app, Squeeze.
Alex would open for Louis in a second, and
So would you.
I would too, and I have asked to open for him before.
You have asked your more famous friends who know him.
I have messaged one comedy club he was working at to see if I could open for him. I'm not too proud of it, but
You're not
it
too
did
proud of
happen,
it.
But I am a little proud of it. It almost worked.
Are you serious?
I was close, but in the last minute, I was yanked from the show.
Is it state?
Yeah, Madison. I was close. I was about 1 day away from working with Louis for 4
Then
or
he
5
didn't. What? Then he
shows.
brought people.
He ended up bringing a friend of the pod, Chance Willie, to host.
You were gonna host the show?
I believe so, yes.
Damn.
And I was going to take him down.
Who featured?
I was going to scream in his face, "You devil, you," and I would have spit on him after I crushed with my great cum jokes.
Right.
I would have said, "That's how you come in people's faces, you idiot. That's how you come on women. Not the way you did it, you monster."
Well, maybe you'll get another chance.
Maybe I will.
I bet
hope
he
to.
does state next year.
I bet he will. I bet he'll come knocking. He's got my number.
Yeah.
He'll come knocking.
Who do you? Okay, this is somebody asked this. I want to shout
Somebody
out.
asked
who
a
asked
question
this.
about this.
Kittleson comedy.
Oh, yeah, I know him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Local.
I can't remember where he's from, but I met him before.
Your favorite comics that are underrated.
There's this guy, Geoffrey Osmus, one of the more underrated road dogs in the nation. Alex Dragovich, funny comic. Let's actually underrated comics. Well, I mean, the funniest person of all time is Joe McMahon. Yes. Everyone knows that Joe McMahon,
Yeah.
Chicago legend, now lives in New York.
The funniest
dude
comedian
to ever live,
dude.
To ever live. Vincent Bryant lives in
Yeah.
St. Louis or Atlanta. I don't know where he lives exactly now.
James, do you know where Vince lives?
I think he's in St.
I think he's in Vincent Bryant, one of the best comics in the
Vincent
country.
is one of the funniest motherfuckers
He'll really crush. He
ever,
really,
dude.
It's really good.
I think even though he's gotten a lot of credits, I still think Calvin's underrated.
Oh, Calvin Evans, yeah, Calvin's.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, no one can. I mean,
he's as good as
people-
anybody.
He's
It's
like
insane
so
that he's
smooth.
not a legend.
Yeah, he should be like a household name. Yeah, he's.
Is that
so
crazy?
funny. He goes on stage and he could just talk about. He could say any word and you'd be laughing. He could just go butter, butter,
annihilates.
butter, and I'd be like, "That's the funniest thing I've ever heard."
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Calvin annihilates.
A legend.
I guess.
We should say a woman so we don't get canceled. God, that's tough though. I'm kidding.
Who's underrated?
Well, we
though?
got our friend Molly Carney. Very funny.
Molly's good. I was gonna
amazing.
say Maddie, but
Maddie Weiner.
But Maddie's not.
Weiner is
But Maddie's
incredible.
properly rated. Maddie, everyone knows.
Maddie's about to blow up,
but
but Maddie
She's a
is
regular at the stand.
Yeah, she's a regular, but she'll be like a Nikki Glazer level famous in about 5 years.
easily.
She's great.
She just got a Comedy Central thing.
She did?
Yeah, she got, I think it's like 15 or
Oh
30.
shit, that's good.
Oh yeah, she did the set, right? Like
Yeah,
those conversations.
The cream does rise to the top. That means only 12 or 13 more years before we get a set on Comedy Central.
You know,
Right when the world starts running out of water, they'll give us a half hour.
that's fine.
The last half hour.
I just want to play the House of Comedy in Minneapolis.
I just want to do the
time.
House of Comedy. I want to headline the House of Comedy and have some people with Hooters T-shirts laugh at me in the crowd. That's all I want.
You featured there recently, right?
I featured there a couple times. I've headlined an off night there as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I featured there, for a YouTube sensation, and it didn't go well.
You bombed.
Oh
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
it was an all black crowd. They came for this guy. I won't say his name, but I mean, it did not go well. It was a moment where I nearly quit. I wanted to put up the sneakers and quit the game. It was really bad.
You had a couple of those moments over quarantine.
I almost quit a few times over quarantine. I was just, the world doesn't deserve this talent. That's what I said over and over. They don't deserve this new bit.
Jeff couldn't get on a stage.
But I got
and your guitar songs on Instagram weren't exactly popping.
Oh my God! The music I made is better than anything Arcade Fire's done the last decade.
That's not true.
I love the music I
true.
made is good, and I'm gonna make some great music to come. I wrote a song called "Let 'Em Hang" to the tune of "Let It Be." That's gonna be a real hit.
You did? Are you doing like a Weird Al Yankovic?
I'm gonna do a little
thing?
Weird Al parody song. No,
Oh.
I'm kidding. I'm just doing it as a joke for my girlfriend, but it is pretty funny.
I bet it's I bet
Just
it's.
imagine, let them hang.
I bet
let
it's
'em
not that
hang,
funny.
Let those titties hang all the way down. Just imagine that to the tune of "Let It Be."
Let 'em hang.
Let
'em
'em hang. Let 'em hang. Let 'em hang. Let those titties hang all the way down. And then the choir gets
I don't think
coming
all the
in.
way down is the right syllables.
Down to the ground.
On the,
Well, I wrote a first verse the other day.
on the way
I wake
down.
up to the sight of titties, and they always comfort me. Titties in the shape of pepperoni. It's not bad. It's not bad. Weird Al. Weird Al. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, Al.
Do you know how many 16-year-olds have already written that song?
I don't care. I think it's funny still. I'm not gonna record it, but I'm just joking around, having a little fun.
You got to tell your girl to let those titties hang.
You gotta let them hang. I sing my girl little songs sometimes.
Does she like them?
Oh yeah, we always sing. We got a funny Joe Biden song we sing all the time.
Stop it.
Yeah, I can't. It's a joke between us. I can't share with the pod.
Wow.
Alex can hold some things back. I hold back our big Joe Biden song.
I talk very in detail about my sex life, and here you
No,
are.
you don't. I've had to pry it out of you. Look, I actually can't say what day of the week I hung out with her.
Your impression of me is your normal voice. Do you know that?
You're just trying to be me.
No.
Everyone knows it.
Who's trying to be me?
You're going to bring a Bible on stage in a year. He's going to be reading some Serbian Orthodox prayers. And now for my Slava joke.
There's nobody under any sort has ever come up to me and be like, dude, you got some real Asmus qualities up there. You sound like an unfuckable incel up there. Like a
People
real
say that.
unfuckable
People
incel.
say you could be the next big incel comic.
You can't.
No, you
yeah.
could.
No,
I'm the
no,
big
no.
incel comic of the moment now, but you could be the next one.
Jeff, you're anointing yourself
Yeah,
already.
I'm the biggest incel comic in America besides Chris D'Elia.
You did. I heard you
Right
did.
here.
I heard you did draw 8 people at Comedy Corner.
I
so
got
that's
about
great.
20 people to come because of TikTok. Some lady said she drove 2 hours to see me.
Are you serious?
Yep, that's the snowball is forming, ladies and gentlemen. The empire is growing. Auspice Nation is upon us.
TikTok.
People were calling these like college girls were there from TikTok.
Oh fuck.
The world is not enough. I'll tell you that much.
How much stuff did you repeat from TikTok?
Oh, everything. I'm not gonna.
Did
worry
they-
about
they
that.
didn't
No,
care?
they didn't care. I mean, my riffs were so on point they didn't even know it was the same joke.
Oh,
They could
spare
have no
me,
idea.
dude.
Sold out first show, second show wasn't great, but can't win them all. There was
Damn.
a guy at the second show. The first show was one of the best shows I've ever done.
That
Second
room
show,
is great.
It's an amazing Comedy Corner Underground in Minneapolis. One of the best rooms in the country. And there's this like guy, just like this like Russian looking like 25-year-old who just like didn't smile the entire show.
Yeah.
Everyone was just like trying to make this guy laugh. He wouldn't smile, and I thought he was gonna like stand up at the end of my set and shoot me.
Oh right.
It was like scary. I was like actually like unnerved the entire time. And I'd ask him his name, and he'd be like, "My name is Striped Shirt."
Oh.
And I'd be like, "What do you
shit.
do for a living?" "I work." And he wouldn't answer
Oh.
any questions, and it was really weird. I
And-
thought I was gonna die.
And he wasn't a fan from TikTok.
No, he didn't. He only laughed one time when I talked about sucking a dog's dick. That's my big new joke.
Oh yeah, what is it? What's the
There's
big new
my
joke?
big new joke, and then Alex is going to debut his big new joke. This is a new segment of the week called Big New Joke.
Yeah.
This is my new joke I'm working on, people. Here's how it goes. I was walking dogs in Brooklyn. I used to be a dog walker, and in Brooklyn, they gave me a 0-star rating because they said I misgendered their dog. And I was like, if Bella's not a woman, then whose dick was I sucking?
Stop, dude.
It's crushing. It's been crushing on shows. It's so funny.
I mean,
That's
that's
so
like
funny.
that's like an 80s.
Oh yeah, they weren't talking about misgendering though.
Okay.
You take a little twist.
Then whose dick was
then
I
whose
sucking?
dick was I sucking?
That's
That's intelligent comedy, America, right there.
my newest, probably the new. But I just put on Instagram.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah, it's okay. The listeners don't follow you on Instagram.
Yeah, you guys don't
They
follow
follow me. They follow me, not you.
I do have this new joke about how women are smarter than men.
Uh-huh.
And women are smarter than men by how often they return stuff. Because like women will look at their shirt like, oh, I'll just get my money back, And men are like, oh, that's my new bad shirt, It's my new mulching shirt. I'll die in this shirt. You actually captioned this.
I actually
joke.
captioned this bit for you.
Oh, wait, tell me this joke.
Mulching shirt.
Yeah.
Why do you say mulching shirt?
To like
Who wears
to
a
mulch
shirt?
a shirt to mulch
Yeah,
it.
and it's just a weird. You've
Tell-
never done any manual labor.
Actually, tell me if this
He's
joke's
just-
funny.
He's just cosplaying as a blue collar worker, or is it white collar? I can't remember which one's which. Blue is the hardworking people of America. We love you.
Is
Blue
this-
collar workers are all friend of the pod.
Tell me this is funny. They say the older you get, your body gets worse, but your mind gets better, and I think that's a fair trade, Because
Okay.
sure you get fatter, but at least you don't believe in soulmates, like when someone my age says they met their soulmate, I want to throw up, she's my soulmate. It's like, yeah, or you both went to Michigan,
Yeah.
and work at Google.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You realize when you get older, you don't believe in true love. You realize it's all random, and in the darkness, we all feel the same.
Mm-hmm. That's another way to put the joke.
That's just my twist on the joke. That's an auspice.
Maybe I'll add that.
Maybe add that in the darkness.
As we all feel the same.
same.
yeah, and you both went to Michigan, and in the darkness, we all feel the same.
Am I wrong though? You turn off the lights, they don't have to be a supermodel. We're all the same in the dark. You
damn.
hope they are, but we're all. I don't.
Yeah, you can.
My dick feels 12 feet long in the dark. No one knows.
Yeah, that's
you
a
got
good.
nothing to proportion.
That's
it
a good
against.
defense for not being racist. It's like when they let the lights off, we're all
The
the
lights
same.
off, I'll fuck anyone.
That's how you know you're for sure not a racist.
Yeah, but the jury's out on you.
Right.
Drago defends Rogan all the time.
I don't defend Rogan all the time.
I'm kidding.
I do think he's got some interesting points about myocarditis.
Oh God, here we go.
He's got some interesting points about the booster shot.
I didn't like the N word, but I liked the M word. Okay, that's what he liked.
Yeah.
Now, also, ladies and gentlemen, this is our 11th straight episode without the N word.
Wow.
11 straight episodes. It's not that we're hoping for 12, but I have a feeling Alex is going to slip up any week now.
Yeah, as long as I'm not drinking, we're okay.
As long
we're okay.
as he's not drinking. I got a question for you from a listener. This is this week.
Is this an Are You Smarter Than a
This
Dragovich?
is this week's Are You Smarter Than a Dragovich? And this is, I can't remember who asked me this now, but they said, Alex, this is a patriotic question. In the past few weeks, you've shown you don't know a lot about American history. And
Very
it's been-
little.
It's
Very
been
little.
worrying a lot of people who think that you might have ties to Serbia still. They think that you might not be
I still don't know anything about
full
Serbia.
loyalty towards America. Well, what is the Electoral College?
What is the Electoral College?
What is the Electoral College?
The votes. Why do they get certain votes?
I just said, what is the Electoral College? I can't guide the horse to water every week.
Trying to figure out.
How does it work?
how
What
it
is it? Just
originated.
whatever. No, I don't need to originate. Why it originated.
Isn't it like designed to represent people people's needs and wants who are in less represented parts of the country? So it's
sure.
important for people in Iowa to have X amount of votes because or to have X amount of votes and not just be the popular vote because obviously people in New York don't give a shit about the farming.
Yeah.
That is a necessary part, or the needs that the farmers have that might be more conservative viewpoint,
Kind of.
right?
Okay. I did not. It is kind of trying to help rural people balance out to urban areas a little bit. Yeah.
That's the importance of the
Because
Electoral
otherwise,
College.
California and New York would
They
pretty much
just
decide
decide-
the election
yeah,
in
it's important.
Chicago.
Yeah.
But that's not really what the Electoral College is. That's why it exists.
That's
but
why-
you haven't explained what it is at all.
I know why it exists.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what it is.
You have no idea. You know how, remember when Hillary won the popular vote
Yes,
against
yes.
Donald
And
Trump?
then Trump won the Electoral
But
College.
so how is that possible? How did he become our president, even though he got less votes than Hillary in total?
Because he won more states with higher with higher electoral college points, or
Okay, but you're
right?
just using a word without defining it, though, so it doesn't really mean anything.
with higher. Yeah, because you have to get 270 right to win the electoral
I believe
college.
so, yes.
And
yeah.
he in the states that he won got to what?
But he
Wait,
got
did
less
like,
votes than Hillary. How does he win then?
because the states that were allotted that were higher in the electoral college. I don't know the points. How did he win?
Yeah.
He won the states that had higher electoral college, I guess,
Right.
points than she did.
For
right?
sure. Yeah, because you get the same amount of electoral votes. It doesn't matter how much you win by. Whether you win by 1 vote or 1,000,000, you get 17 from Illinois or whatever. it
Right,
is.
right.
Yeah, okay. So I guess you're kind of right.
What do you mean? How did he win? Yeah, he
Yeah, but I
won.
just-
He won the states that were more important for the electoral college. Right?
Sure, I get. Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
I don't understand the.
Well,
yeah.
you're not really answering. I'd give you a C on that.
I know. I
explanation.
kind of know what it's for. I don't know the original. I guess I don't know the original like.
Do you
why
even know
it
the
was-
Pledge of Allegiance?
Barely, probably.
Try it right now.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for the republic and to
I
the
don't-
republic
I'm
for which
not
it stands,
helping you
one
out.
nation under God, indivisible,
Uh-huh.
with liberty and justice for all. With liberty
Okay.
and justice for all.
Well, you wouldn't have passed a test by a soldier with a gun to your head, but
Right.
you would have been killed as a traitor. But you know,
yeah,
you
maybe
did
I
a
should.
decent job. You should
Maybe
study
I should,
America.
Maybe I should full on. Yeah. So wait, what is the electoral college in your?
It's like
what's the synopsis? Yeah.
It's like, so let's say Illinois has 25 electors. I don't know how many it is, but it's based on how many people live in each state. I don't know how they calculate it exactly. So then whoever wins Illinois' popular vote gets to choose these electors, and then they have to vote for the person who chooses them. They don't have to.
Oh, really?
It's not actually direct.
I thought it
like-
was just like a points thing. Like if you win Illinois, you get 25.
It is
points,
basically, but they could technically not vote for Hillary Clinton. It does happen sometimes where they're like, actually, fuck Hillary, we're voting for Trump.
Oh, really?
It
Did that
doesn't
happen?
very often, like 1 or 2 every time we'll do that.
Oh, really?
I don't really understand why, but yeah.
Yeah, because then they can just turn it like that. That can
They
that
could just
wouldn't
buy them off. But yeah, so it's proportional to population. But it doesn't matter how much you win by in Illinois. It doesn't. If you win by 1 vote or 1,000,000, you still get 25. That's
I
why
didn't
you
think
can win
it was.
the popular
I didn't
vote.
know it was proportional to population.
Yeah, so like Wyoming
Directly,
only gets like
yeah.
3 and Illinois gets 25 or something.
Right,
like that.
okay.
That's why.
And New York's like 40 or something.
New York and California are like 40, and Texas too is a lot.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's what it is.
That's.
Well,
I mean, I kind of.
you
I mean,
kind of got it. You got there. The gears had to grind a little bit.
Sure.
There's definitely a little creaking going on.
I didn't know that I had to say like that certain points were allotted or certain votes were allotted for these states because of their population.
That's
I
like the
thought,
biggest
I
part
thought-
of it.
I thought that was given. I thought that
No,
was given.
Why? How is it given if you just learned it right now?
I knew that they were given. I knew that.
Yeah, you didn't seem to know how Trump became president, even though he
Yes, I
voted.
did. I
Even
knew
though
exactly-
he voted for him.
I knew exactly how Trump
You
became
want to know?
president.
Yeah, because Alex Dragovich voted for him. a key figure in the Trump political.
we're
movement.
not right
He did
every
not
time.
Vote for
No,
Trump.
I'm
We're just kidding.
No, I did not. I actually did not vote in 2016.
You did not. Oh, that's even worse.
I know.
I voted for Gary Johnson, so that actually might be worse than not voting. Fuck.
Did you really?
Yeah, I voted for a third-party candidate. Yeah.
That stinks.
I know.
stinks.
I was trying to be a little devil's advocate, and in the end, I put the devil in power.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
It's your
did,
fault.
Trump didn't win Illinois, so my vote didn't affect it, so it's fine. It's not
Yeah.
a big deal. Who'd you vote for in 2020?
Did not.
You didn't
vote. DNP.
You still? I thought you told me you had voted before.
No, I didn't vote.
You didn't vote?
Didn't vote.
Oh,
I-
Drago, that's a bad look.
I told
you
I-
lost a couple drag queens there.
I told Squeeze I didn't vote. She was
Did she like that?
pissed.
Oh, I wonder why.
I'm wondering the same thing.
Would you? Are you gonna vote this fall? If let's say you're still with Squeeze in the fall, will she convince you to vote in the midterm elections?
Probably.
You think you will?
Yeah.
You'll do it for a woman?
Well, actually, I got the booster for societal pressures. And look how that fucking turned out.
Drago will vote in the midterms, then be like, my heart's been really acting up since voting Democrat.
yeah. Honest, yeah.
I've been pissing blood ever since I voted blue. I don't know
Dude,
what it
that
is.
shortness of breath. is so-
Yeah. Oh my God. You've never voted?
Never.
You could have voted in 2012 for Obama,
I could have, yeah.
and you didn't.
I did not.
You never thought of. You've never voted in any election.
I was also in Boston. That.
Oh yeah, Obama didn't run for president there.
What's up?
Yeah, Obama didn't run in Boston.
No.
His reach didn't extend that far.
Well, I don't think. Yeah, I didn't
It's
know.
not legal to vote for a black person in Boston.
Don't you have to? Don't you have to vote in your state?
No, absentee ballots. You've never. That's like the big. You can
yeah.
mail it in. That was
I shouldn't try to find these loopholes.
Yeah, there's no way you could ever vote going to college somewhere else. They haven't figured that out.
No, it seems too difficult. It seems too
You've
difficult.
never voted?
Is that a huge deal, James?
I mean, yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
How old are you?
30.
You're a fucking idiot.
You
dude.
had 2020, 2016, 20. How old were you in 2008?
I was 17.
You were 17, but
I couldn't vote.
you
in that
couldn't
one.
vote then, but you've had 3 elections when you could have voted, and you did at all.
And
you never voted in a primary?
No.
Do you know what a primary is?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What is it?
When you vote for the person for that party's candidate, right?
Okay, yeah. You really. I think weigh in, America. Should Drago vote? He might be the crucial swing vote we've been looking for.
There's tons of people that don't vote.
There are a lot, but it has shrunk dramatically in the last 4 to 6 years.
I was going ham for Hillary too.
He was going to ham for Hillary.
He
was saying nice pussy hat to a lot of women.
Yeah.
Love the pussy hat, Brenda. Love
Yeah.
the pussy hat.
I should have voted. I probably won't again. I probably won't.
Are you serious?
I don't know.
I don't think it's that important.
If
but
we're
it's
doing
just,
if we're doing the pod, I'll do it just to get you off my back.
It's so easy. That's the thing. It's
For-
just so easy.
Fourth booster's not happening
The
though,
fourth
folks. I'll tell you that
booster.
much.
That has nothing to do with the government.
Also, when are you getting your third booster?
I
you
am
bitch?
getting the booster soon.
No, you're
I have been
not.
influenced by the propaganda of my co-host, and I am a little nervous.
Scared. He's scared.
I'm a little nervous for it because
Jeffy's a little scared.
if this fucking alpha can tumble beneath their little chemical cocktail, you don't know what is going to happen when it put it in my frail beta body.
Yeah, it's got
My body's a beta, but my heart's an alpha.
Yeah, dude. There's not. Yeah, the all those Cheez-Its that you eat.
I do have to have a better diet. I'm worried.
Yeah,
That's why I'm worried. I only eat Triscuits and cheese, really.
that's not gonna protect you against the booster, man.
I know. I'm nervous.
The booster comes for you in a different way.
I gotta get it before our big race in April.
James, you get a booster?
No, I had COVID, so I don't have to get it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't need to get it, but a couple people said I couldn't work with them if I didn't get the booster, so I gotta get it for that reason.
All right.
And I will get it. By this time next week, I will be boosted and my heart will be on its last beat. But I
right.
do it for America.
Speaking of this time next
Wow,
week, let's plug.
Oh,
Let's
he's
plug.
just what a quick, succinct end. You're just gonna end it like that?
We're at 50
One
already.
more talking point. You can't just end like that. You can't do that. We got a sponsor this week also.
Okay.
We are, this week, this is actually very exciting. We are sponsored by Crypto.com, everyone. Crypto.com has thrown a couple Bitcoin our way. This is a little ad I was told to read. Yeah, we know crypto is a Ponzi scheme that needs more and more people to join, otherwise it will collapse under its own weight. But don't be a bitch, man. Buy some. LeBron did. Kyrie did. Don't you want to play in the NBA too? Crypto.com.
Wow.
That's a little. We got a little crypto money. They gave us a half a Bitcoin,
Yeah.
which is worth $30K now, but in a week might be worth $5. So,
Yeah.
you ever get into crypto?
No.
No,
Stock, like the whole, even the idea, like the stocks and stuff. I have no clue.
I mean, no one does really. I mean, it is all just a made-up.
It
game,
seems like
but You
gambling,
can make
yeah.
a lot. It is gambling, but you can make. I made a few $1,000s in Dogecoin. It's not a big deal.
Have you cashed out?
Oh yeah, I cashed out. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I cashed out, and I got a decent amount of Bitcoin, but it hasn't been doing great recently. But I feel like it's gonna go up soon. It's at 42. See, it was at 60 like a month ago or 2 months ago, but I think it'll come back. You think it's gonna come back, James? You seem to know about this stuff.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's coming back. This time next year, I'm gonna be bathing.
You got a couple
in the
thousand on
Riviera.
Dogecoin?
I made like $3,000 on Dogecoin. I made about $1,000 on Ethereum too, and cashed that out earlier this year.
Wow.
Or late last year. I mean,
How much did you put in?
I probably put in 500 and came out with 1,500 or something like that.
That's nice.
Yeah, not bad. I'm swimming in money.
Got to spend money to make money.
Swimming. I don't even need to sell merch after my shows anymore. I pay them to come.
Dogecoin.
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 Dogecoin. Yeah, Doja Cat. You
Doja
got
Cat.
them confused.
DOJA coin.
What do we got for the countries this week? We got India. Some Indians are listening.
Hey.
Even after what Alex said about their men. Even after that disastrous attempt.
They got a couple hotties.
We got a lot of people in the Maharashtra province. That's my favorite one. It's my favorite province. And the Gujarat and Rajasthan, I love it. We will be doing a Gujarat tour coming this fall. Alex is going to do 40 minutes in Hindi. And it's going to be incredible. Incredible.
A live pod, man.
We will be doing a live pod.
The
We
people
don't know
deserve
when,
it.
but it's coming. Also, keep the questions coming for Alex. I got a couple left, but we need a few more. I got one next. I'm gonna even tell you what the one next week is.
Okay.
And see if you. It's gonna be about what is a haiku.
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
Isn't it just like a 575 poem?
Okay, damn it. I thought you might not know that. Okay, well, we're gonna have to come up with something else. Okay. Still, no one in Montana or North Dakota listens to us. Those are the two states we can't.
Well, that's
crack.
after you played that room in North Dakota and bombed.
Oh,
it.
yeah, that is true. Damn it. That guy tried to assault me for my abortion joke. You know?
Yeah.
Well, we'll get him next year.
Shout out to fucking Bassam Shaw in New York.
What did he do?
I saw him last week, and he was like, "I love the pod."
Yeah, we love Bassam. Great
Bassam's the
guy.
man,
Great
dude.
guy. Maybe he's the reason for our Gujarati fan base. Maybe he's
Oh.
spreading the word.
Yeah.
I respect that. God, we're gonna be big in Gujarat.
Okay. I'm fine with
We'll
that.
have Illinois and Gujarat will be our home bases.
That's some good downloads in Illinois.
1,400 downloads in Illinois. Not bad, Auspice Nation. Not bad at all.
Right.
How many
right.
drag queens? Also, keep telling us which side you're on. I've gotten a few messages recently from women saying they're on Auspice Nation, but
I've gotten some men saying that they're drag
isn't that
queens.
interesting? Isn't that so very interesting? How men like Alex and women.
Wait, there was
love
actually no. A
me.
woman did text me and said, or DM'd me and said she was said she was a drag queen.
Blonde.
I can't recall.
You would remember.
I've
if
gotten,
he was.
however, I have. You know what, dude? I've actually gotten 3 DMs in a row after shows from women sliding in after my sets.
Wow, what do they say? They're like, "Oh wow, you really are 6'6".
No. Hey, I was at your show tonight. You know,
Wanna
what are
hang?
you doing later?
Wow, and you just leave. You're like, "I got squeezed, baby."
You know, it's being promiscuous. That's a young man's game.
Oh my God! 3 weeks ago, you were like, "Oh, I'm going on dates every day."
That's
Oh.
not true. Every day. No,
Pre-booster.
Yeah, you know.
You had a 2-week period where you were running wild, and Lori Lightfoot was calling a press conference. We got a lot of gonorrhea going around, and we've traced it to 166 Serbian.
God, I have never gotten gonorrhea. Okay,
Oh, you pussy! I've
wanna-
gotten it even.
No, you haven't, Jeff.
I did.
When'd you get it?
In like 2016, this girl said she gave it to me, and then
Did you get tested?
yeah, and I didn't have it. But she's like, if I have it, you must have it. But I guess I didn't.
So you didn't get gonorrhea.
If you have sex for 7 seconds, you can't transfer gonorrhea.
That's true.
That's
they
one-
should test stuff like on you. Be like, well, if it's under 30,
Yeah,
how at risk are you?
Exactly. If you pull out, you can't get gonorrhea. That's true.
I've been pulling out lately.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
You have to.
Worried about having a kid?
Always.
Squeeze ain't on the pill?
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Not a true feminist, I guess.
That's something that I'll tell
You'll
her
have
you
to
said.
talk about that. You'll have to talk about that.
Yeah. I'll let her know what you think.
I'll buy the pill for her.
Yeah.
Just for you. I want you to get your nut on.
Yeah.
For Alex, we're gonna start a GoFundMe so Squeeze can buy her.
I want to nut
birth
more.
control. Nut. In
her though. In
Not
her.
in her. Well, that was implied.
It
It ain't a nut if it ain't in her.
That's true. It ain't.
It's just a fucking acorn if it ain't in her. That's what I call it.
Yeah. It needs to be. You know what? We deserve to be able to cream pie more. You know.
We've got the biggest pot in America.
We got the
Let me come.
got the biggest pot in America.
The biggest podcast in America with two
Why
white
can't
men.
we cream pie more?
Jesus Christ. This is what women think men talk about all day.
Right.
We're just fucking sending it to the masses. We're just being honest.
You pulling out?
Oh, no. I'm in every time. Every single time.
You're shooting up the club.
And then I make her take a syringe and suck it out, and then we put it in a mason jar.
Yeah.
And we keep it and put it on our bread in the morning.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Of
Yeah.
course.
Okay.
If that disgusted you, you're a prude, and you need to think about why you hate the human body.
Yeah. You're like, babe, I can't pull out if I don't pull out of Rihanna.
I got Rihanna pregnant. I've said it before, but yeah, that was me.
All right. What are your dates? What are you plugging?
We're plugging. I think that was a good place to end. I think we're going off the rails a little too much there. By this time, I will be headlining Go Bananas Comedy Club in Cincinnati, February 24th, 25th, 26th, and 27th, possibly, I think. Cincinnati with Tyler Horvath, friend of the pod. And we're doing Columbus, Ohio on February 23rd as well, Wednesday. So that'll be fun.
Oh, sick.
Come to those shows. We got ticket links at whitecomedian.com, which, of course, is my website, as all the fans know.
Yeah.
Alex, where are you going to be? Oh, Alex has a big thing here. He's really excited for this one. Wait for it.
February 24th, 25th, 26th, I'm opening for Theo Vaughn.
Opening for Theo Vaughn. There we
in
go.
Lafayette, and then Rockford, and then at the Chicago Theater on Saturday.
Further proof
February
that is
26th.
all random.
Yep, Chicago Theater.
Not bad for our kid.
Come hang.
Chicago Theater, Theo Vaughn. Come see Alex Dragovich.
Yep, Jeff hates saying that.
No,
but-
I like to see him succeed deep down because I know his fans are gonna like me more.
That's true. I'll give Jeff.
One day we'll have 20,000 combined fans, and we can do a one-nighter anywhere in the country. That's the dream.
Yeah, we'll be able to
We
play.
can sell out Dubuque
Yeah.
VFW any day.
Well, we'll play a brewery near you
Yeah.
in about 5 years.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Watch out, single mom.
Yeah.
We're coming to town.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, hide your IPAs. We're coming.
And this has been a good episode 11 of You're an Idiot. You're going to want to like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at Geoffrey ATM.
Stop doing the
and Alex
Nixon
Drags.
thing. Nixon.
Good night, America. You don't know, if you don't watch the video, you don't know I'm doing my trademark hand signal right now. So you might want to go on the YouTube. Good night and good luck. You're an idiot for listening. Bye. Dude, doesn't that rip?
You're an idiot.
No, you're an idiot.